Hello, welcome to Tea Talks. Sammy's with us today.
Hi, I've missed yous.
Beautiful blonde Sammy. She's just had her hair done, but she's wearing a cap. She's very happy with the blonde though, hey?
I look gorge. Love it.
Yeah, we both went to the hairdressers yesterday. Mine's still looking all right. They straightened it and did a few little flicks, but the flicks are kind of gone now. So anyway, I was happy with it. You were happy with it.
Yeah.
We did well.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your week been, Sammy?
My week's been fine. How about you, love?
I know, I've been a bit on the edge this week, on the verge of a breakdown. Nelly had one about an hour ago when the physio rocked up. He started talking to me about me exercising and that, I don't know, just the ironicness, is that a word?
It is now.
Yeah. Of him telling me to exercise. I know, it kind of sent me over the edge. Like, just to keep moving or losing it kind of thing, which, I don't know, he's saying the evidence says move or lose, but I don't really know if I've got much control over this. Anyway,
Yeah.
I said to him, because he knows I don't really want him to put me on an exercise program, because I'm not going to do that. I didn't even do that for physios when I was non-MND. Like, you just don't. Anyway, he said, like, I know you're not really wanting an active exercise program. And I said, no. And he started talking to me about why and stuff. And I said, look, I've exercised my ass off for 12 years and look where it got me. And then I was like, meh.
Yeah.
Like, change the subject, quick.
Pretty much.
You
Yeah.
don't have to exercise.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He's trying to help me. I do understand that. But I've worked my ass off with exercise for the last, like, however long. And I don't know, it's just it seems quite unfair that I'm where I am now and I've worked really hard.
Yeah.
So, and I think also this week I've noticed, and you've noticed and Steph's noticed, a fair decline.
I'd say a lot less mobile.
Yeah, I can't get myself into the car anymore. I have to get someone to lift and twist my legs.
Getting into bed takes like
45
minutes.
Ended up this morning, we got Hayley's little step that she uses to go to the toilet. So that's my step to get into bed now. So I think we've maybe got a solution, but it's been real tricky getting in and out of bed. I've needed Sammy to help me several times during the night now, because I can't move myself at all if I need to get up and go to the toilet. And sometimes I just get stuck, and if I'm completely flat, even with the mask on, it's getting harder for me to breathe. So yeah, like I feel like it's starting to maybe get a bit real. Not that it's not real already, but like this ain't getting any better. And in fact, it's going to get worse, which is pretty shit.
Statistically speaking, yeah, it's most likely going to get worse.
No one lives out of MND. No one lives. So it's been a little bit shit, and I can feel like probably a big cry coming. Maybe pick our moment. But anyway, it's good to have a big cry every now and then. But I just I'm noticing these things, and yeah, it's in my face a bit. And then the other day, we were going to see Bron for brekkie, and we were running late.
Yeah.
Sammy's always running late, so that's not really a new thing. And normally, like, I'm really patient with that. But on this particular day, I was just so frustrated. But more frustrated with, I had to wait for someone to dress me. I had to, like, you forgot something, so you had to come back and get it. But it was nothing to do with you, and all about me not being able to do anything to speed things up. And just like I said to you, like, I feel like I'm just going to go and cry at breakfast, and it was more about my inability to change any of that situation, because I just had no control over that at all. Which I have no control over a lot of my life now. And because I need people to help me, and I'm really lucky that I've got people to help me. Like you and Steph are here all the time, and any one of my friends will come and help. But I can't do anything for myself anymore. I can't do anything. Sammy was just trying to put some curls in my hair. I said, you should have been a girl longer. Like, what the hell? If you had been a girl when you were younger,
I would know how to do all this
you
shit.
would know how to do this. Like, we couldn't put the curl in at the front to make it.
I'm a failure.
And I kept going to grab I can't even squeeze the GHD. Like, I tried to do it when you're in the bathroom, tried to sneak doing it. Then we got a brush, and I'm just like, you just do it like this, but like, I can't even show you how to do it because I don't have the mobility in my hands to show you how to do it. So it's pretty shit. Yeah, pretty shit. I keep dropping my bloody fork and spoon and dropping it on the floor and trying to eat, and yeah, I got no appetite at all, but it's just made me eat. Steph makes me eat. They make me really yummy stuff, so that's, yeah. So we got some Vietnamese last night, so Sammy cooked that up for lunch today, but Steph just makes delicious food so that I do eat it because I never feel like it. So I guess in terms of that and my mood, it's probably been a little bit down this week, but you know, I'll be up again next week. That's me. I'm just having a bit of a Debbie
Well, I feel
Downer.
like it's and I wouldn't write this whole week out. I think it's been day by day. You know, we've had some lovely...
We've had good moments.
Moments, throughout the day. I think it's just, you know, mood.
Yeah. Today has been so lovely.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything on.
We slept until like 10.
Yeah.
Which was really nice.
Straight to Zarafas.
Yep, straight to Zarafas in the car, come home, watch a movie. Like,
you made me breakfast.
Made mummy breakfast.
We watched a movie. We watched, my sister, Vicky, recommended this movie. What was it called?
We Need to Talk About Kevin.
With this week, with the massacre of children over in America, it was, quite relevant. So it was kind of about that. It was a weird movie.
Oh, it's, intense.
Sicko. Yeah. But it was about this kid that, him growing up, and the mum, like, just being perfectly normal mum, but this kid was just wicked. So so we've watched that today, and then physio came, and he was actually really good this week. I think I was in a bit of a pain when he rocked up as well, and he started asking me about the pain, and that's when I started to get upset, because I'm in pain a fair bit, and we're just having more and more morphine to try and manage it. But he was really good because he like massaged my shoulders, and we did do some stretches with my hands. I gave in on that and let him do that. So that was quite nice, and he's a nice guy. Like, we chatted to him, and he was quite good. So he's come, and now we're filming our teen talk. So another thing was the video of Ebony and I doing that handstand last year. This morning in my memories. Yeah. Yeah. That's a bit of a ripper.
And it was kind of like it's weird watching it now because you're like in the video I can tell you like, why can't I fucking do this handstand?
Yeah, like I was in the middle of a challenge. I don't know if I'd won it or if I was about to win it, a challenge at the gym. And I was at the fittest and strongest I'd ever been. And I was trying to do this bloody handstand, and Ebony's trying to hoik me up, and I just had a hope in hell of getting that done. I even went to the gym after that with Joe, one of the queens, and we were practicing on a Sunday, like trying to walk up the wall backwards with the hands on the ground just as a way to start doing a handstand. And I couldn't even do them.
And how confused would you be? You'd be like, why? Like, I should be able to do this.
Yeah, I should be able to do it. Like, so it all makes sense now. But we thought we might do a TikTok on that later. Yeah. On that for a year ago, and no wonder I couldn't do a handstand. Yeah. But I tell you what, I'm looking pretty good in that video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tank.
Yeah, I was looking good. So anyway, but that was a bit bittersweet as well. Yeah. When you're down, that kind of stuff hits you. Other days I'll be like, oh, look at this from a year ago. Like, there's one of me being so tanked. Like, it's just a shot of the top of my body, and my shoulders are like really muscly. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, look at that.
I remember you sending me that photo when you took it. Yeah. You were like, look how fucking tank I am.
Yeah, look at me. I got muscles. Yeah. I was so proud of myself, but I was really tanked at that point.
Yeah, and it's just
Yeah.
so impressive. But it's
Yeah.
just like, it's what makes me sad when I see that shit is that I'm kind of like, forgetting, in a sense, that you were,
That I was that person. Yeah.
because I've known this mum
Yeah.
for a while now, so I don't know, like,
Yeah.
it's when I see that stuff, I'm like, oh my god, like, that's so cool, but I'm
and
also
that
like,
probably was my identity back there. Like
Yeah.
a big part of my identity was that I was a lot to do with the gym. My life was the gym. I would my friends were at the gym, and I've still got all those friends. But yeah, it's just been a big change, and I really miss. Like I look at the gym. I follow the gym and I look in the stories of what the classes were, and I'm like, oh, I would really love to do that. And also,
sorry,
excuse me.
sorry.
Also, Ebony's not going to the gym as much, and I was just like, that video this morning was like, Ebony and I used to see each other at the gym like most days, and
You used to see all your friends
yeah,
at the gym most
and
days.
she's not going as much, and I know that if I was still going, she'd be going more.
Yeah.
So that kind of makes me a bit sad as well.
I know that if I had moved up here and you weren't sick,
You'd be at the gym because I'd be making you.
yeah. Mum it'd be like 4:45. Mum would be like, wake up,
Get up.
get up, get your shoes on, we're
going.
going.
Yeah. Anyway, that's kind of the week. We've had some nice coffees this week. I've really, like, every day I've had something to bring me joy, and there are just so many moments in a day. Like on Wednesday we had Hayley all day, just Steph, Max and I for most of the day, and it was just so lovely. Like she came here and she ate like 4 crumpets and was so pleased with herself, and she's just really lovely, our little Hayley, our little grandbaby. So yeah, so that's kind of the week that was.
Yeah, it's been like we've had a lot of good moments. It's just I feel like once you I feel like it's once you come back home,
Yeah.
or like, you know, the day's settling down, that's when you kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess like that would
Yeah.
Also in the mornings sometimes I feel like you're a bit you know, down.
Yeah, and like I think the pain has kind of got to me a bit yesterday, trying to get me home because I needed to go to the toilet, and Sammy was like driving crazy because I was also in pain and I needed morphine. Yeah, and Sammy's like, yeah,
Mum, stop speeding. I'm like, I'm not gonna not speed. Like,
you need it. And I was like, oh, like I was clearly in a lot of pain.
yeah.
And trying to get me home to get me sorted, but yeah, so that's been this week.
What are we doing tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night we're doing, you tell us.
So, when I was younger, I watched Thelma and Louise. Probably way younger than I should have watched Thelma and Louise, if I'm going to be honest. But I watched it because, you know, I just saw 2 camp women and I was like, iconic, I want to see that movie. So I watched it, but I remember watching it and I always pictured Thelma and Louise's mum and mum's bestie Bron. I don't know why. When I was younger, like that was like, those were the images I would like see them as. And like, I would always say that to mum too, wouldn't I? Yeah. You and Bron are like Thelma and Louise.
I think you wanted me to be Thelma and Louise so I could run away.
100%.
Yeah. I've never watched the movie.
Yeah, so mum's never watched it. Has Bron?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Bron may have watched it, but so mum's never watched it. So we're having a movie party tomorrow night. Everyone's gonna be in their PJs.
Yeah, we're wearing our PJs, getting dressed up.
We're gonna get dressed up. Gonna order some takeout, and we're gonna have a viewing of Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited.
Yeah, and we're starting early, 6 o'clock, because Mama will need to go to bed at 8:30. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun tomorrow.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be a nice weekend. Yeah, it'll be cool.
It'll be good. I'm excited.
We got anything else we need to talk about? I haven't got anything.
No.
No.
I'm pretty.
All right. Well.
Chill.
I got 10,000 followers. 10,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah. and it just keeps growing.
I think it's 10.4 or something at the moment. Yeah.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
When I was at the hairdressers yesterday, I was telling them all about it. It's like 4 weeks and I've got 10,000 followers. And I said, next time we come in here, we won't be paying. We'll be the influencers. They're like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah.
Isn't she golden? It is so funny. I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, poor Sammy just wants to go in a hole in the ground when I start talking about TikTok. I'm like, I'm the expert now, so everyone needs to be on it.
Yeah.
You know how I am.
That's
if I love
always
something,
you. Yeah.
everyone needs to love it.
Mum single-handedly takes credit for eyebrows becoming a thing. Mum, like that, like.
I got them all onto the Christian eyebrow powder like years ago.
Is like.
And then I've moved through to the Ultra Pencil, to the Anastasia, Beverly Hills.
Yeah, Mum single-handedly. Like that, if you rooted down the trend of like big fluffy eyebrows or just like doing your eyebrows, that comes down to Mum.
Yeah,
She started that whole thing.
Oh dear, yeah.
I love it.
All right, well, I think that'll be a wrap for this week. We will see you again next week, but if you want to catch us in between, we're on TikTok. We are on TikTok. Don't laugh. Do you want me to give you a plug, darling?
Yeah, give me a plug.
Okay. Sammy.sparkle, T.Alex, and Steph Cook stuff.
See you there.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.